man of God. My whole life in the hand of God. So y'all better quit playing with God.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing episode brought to you by Games Glitches. And in today's episode, we're gonna take a look at how one can find and tame themselves a rock elemental, a brand new elemental introduced within the world of Ark with the new DLC, the Scorched Earth. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, I am actually floating over the area where the rock elementals are known to spawn. If you look below me, you don't see nothing unique, but what I've discovered that if you use a spyglass and look at different rocks, if you look at the rock elemental like this, you will see that it actually tells you what level it is and that it's a rock elemental, even though from the distance it looks nothing more than a rock. And when you start approaching these rocks, such as so, they start turning into golems. Fully blown earth elemental golems. Look at these amazing epic tanks. They take massively reduced damage to everything. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you can tame them. Yes, you can ride them. And yes, they do enormous amount of damage. The taming technique that you would need to use on them is equivalent to what you would need to use kind of on a Giga. You can't really torpor them because, well, they're rock elementals. They're not really gonna get tranquilized. So what you need to do is either rocket them or cannon them. You really have two options what you can do to them. So let me demonstrate for you, ladies and gentlemen, how to actually tame one. In case you're wondering where I am on a map and where I discovered some earth elementals, I am on this rock right over here, and as you guys could see, there are three wonderful earth elementals here. I am not sure if they're going to release more elementals. I am assuming they will. This is probably their first attempt at it. I'm sure there'll be water, fire, air, and all the other elementals, because you know what? Why not? It's the world of Ark. Everything is possible. Now, for demonstration purposes, I've set up this beautiful cannon. There are those two rock elementals, and I'm keeping my safe distance. There's another one that's just hanging out by my mount, not attacking either, which is kind of interesting. But in any case, I'm going to demonstrate how a cannonball can also cause torpor. For right here, I have set up a cannon. It's just not the most effective way because the platform and the cannon thing that you need to set up. But in any case, it still works. And as you guys could see right there, ladies and gentlemen, I have increased torpor by quite a significant amount by hitting the rock elemental level 3 twice with a cannonball. You could just keep shooting cannonball, have your friend maybe kite them around while you shoot cannonballs, but of course the most effective way of going by this is of course rockets. Also, please note, to check how much torpor something has, you can pull out a magnifying glass, not a spyglass, but a magnifying glass. As you guys could see, spyglass shows torpor, while magnifying glass just shows me the level. In any case, the second most effective way to increase torpor is, well, obviously with the rocket launcher. Right here, I rocketed one of the golems. Now let's take a look. Oh guys, calm down. And right off the bat, I ended up causing him 1900 torpor. So it also seems that when they're in a rock formation such as this, they take a lot more torpor damage when you hit them. When they're not in a rock formation, they take a lot less torpor damage. The golems are obviously the front tanks. They belong on the front lines. Their damage isn't that amazing, what I noticed, but they can definitely take enormous amount of damage. In the end, all the damage that being done to them, aside from bullets and rockets, is completely reduced to basically nothing. It's actually quite amazing. They're just giant walking walls. Golems are also amazing gathering machines. Yes, they're amazing war machines, but they are also amazing gathering machines. For pure demonstration's sake, let's say you have a rock and a tree. While impacting a tree, the golem can now gather wood very fast, and because the golems start with high weight base, you can now carry quite a lot of components and gather quite quickly with the golem. Not just wage war, but turn them into a gathering machine. The golem has two types of attack. One is a smash down with a left click attack that will also cause your golem to gather materials. It's kind of causes an AoE splash and a slight knockback to different dinos. The second attack is the right click attack, where you pick up a rock from the floor and, well, you kind of chuck it. The most effective way to kill golems, surprisingly enough, is, well, using regular advanced bullets. It actually does ridiculous damage. I mean, obviously you could use a rocket launcher and C4 and many other things, but bullets seem to definitely do a trick. I guess it chips off pieces of the rock and actually does remarkable damage to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little episode brought to you by Games Glitches on how to tame this giant behemoth of a rock elemental. If you enjoyed this episode, I would really appreciate it if you would click like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. I bring the latest news on many games all the time. I make guides, glitch videos, and many other things. So without any further ado, I hope you all are having a wonderful day in a world of Ark. Be safe and tame everything that moves.